England began their series of World Cup warm-up matches last weekend with a 23-19 victory over Wales in front of 81,000 fans at Twickenham. An opportunity for players from both sides to stake a claim for a place in the final World Cup squads, and Wales's George North did his cause no harm with a brace of tries, the first after just 15 minutes. But England responded with a try of their own soon after. Following their scrummage control, James Haskell powered his way over. Now 32, Johnny Wilkinson is showing no signs of slowing down, and a neatly struck drop goal from England's fly half helped his side to a 6-point lead at the break. And Wilkinson proved equally effective with the ball in hand when he set up Manu Tuolangi for a try on his international debut. But that celebration was in marked contrast to the scenes when Morgan Stoddart was stretchered from the field with a broken leg that's ended his World Cup dream. Shane Williams is the third highest try scorer in international rugby, but up until last weekend he'd never scored at Twickenham. In 55 minutes he put that particular record to bed. Shortly after Wilkinson had extended England's lead with another sweetly struck drop goal, there was concern in the England camp when skipper Lewis Moody was forced from the field with what was later diagnosed as a mild strain of his troublesome knee. Wales were eventually rewarded for their relentless pressure when North went over for his second try, but too late to change the result. The sides meet again this weekend in Cardiff.
It was an untidy and unsatisfactory contest at Murrayfield, where Scotland recorded only their third win against Ireland in their last 13 meetings. The only points of a dismal first half came from the boot of Ireland's Jonathan Sexton. The game had the feel of a pre-season warm-up, and while Scotland coach Andy Robinson may have been pleased with the win, his side were once again guilty of failing to translate their possession into points, and of even more concern, into tries. The game's only touchdown came from Joe Ansborough 3 minutes from time. 10-6 the final score.
Elsewhere, Canada proved too strong for the US Eagles in the first of their back-to-back warm-up games, but this was an error-strewn affair with little consistency shown by either side. The tone was set after just 5 minutes when Jeb Sinclair appeared to open the scoring for Canada with a try that caught everyone out, not least the TV cameras. But the number 8 had been bundled into touch just short of the line. And in what was a comical and totally confusing series of events, the USA then inexplicably attempted a quick throw-in on their own line, allowing Sinclair to pounce for the softest of tries. But then it was the turn of Canada to give away possession, providing US speedster Taku Ngwenya with an opportunity he wasn't going to spurn. Further handling errors from the home side allowed their North American neighbours to extend their lead when Eagles skipper Todd Clever found himself with both time and space out wide 5 minutes from the break. It was yet another lapse in concentration that brought Canada back into the game when Nisi Malifa's fumble gifted Phil McKenzie the touchdown. In a rare moment of constructive rugby, scrum half Ed Fairhurst burst 60 metres upfield before deciding on the more direct route straight through the Eagles' fullback Blaine Scully to stretch Canada's lead. Despite a second try from Clever late on, the home side held on for a 28-22 victory. Plenty for both sides to work on, though, ahead of their rematch this weekend. The back row in our Rugby World Cup dream team is now complete. After last week's vote, joining Zinzan Brook and Richie McCaw is South Africa's World Cup winning captain Francois Pienaar, a formidable trio. This week we're asking you to pick our left wing, a selector's dream and nightmare, such is the choice.
New Zealand's Jonah Lomu took the world by storm in 1995.
Brian Habana was the leading try scorer at the 2007 World Cup.
England's Rory Underwood was a World Cup finalist in 1991.
Rupene Thautha was all but unstoppable for Fiji in 2003.
And Joe Roff played a key role in Australia's 1999 triumph in Cardiff. Remember, it's your choice, and selection is based solely on performances at the Rugby World Cup. So let us know via Facebook and Twitter who's your selection, and we'll find out whom you voted for in next week's show.